I am Alyssa, and today I am unboxing my August 2020 Book of the Month. And if you've never seen a Book of the Month unboxing from me before, let me go into my spiel. Book of the Month is an incredible subscription service for readers. You pay $14.99 a month, and you get to choose a book out of 5 different selections, all selected by a different judge. And they're usually all different genres, but the cool thing is, if you don't like anything on offer for that month, you just let Book of the Month know, you roll your subscription over, you're not charged for that month, which is awesome. And if you do see more than one book you like, you can add up to 2 additional books for $9.99 a piece, which this is a major bargain, because if you were to go to the bookstore and buy these books, you're going to pay at least 50% more for the titles at the bookstore than if you got them through the subscription service. So it saves you a lot of money if you're a reader, and it also helps expand your reading horizons. It introduces you to new authors. It's wonderful. I loved it. I have never skipped a month, and I've been subscribed for about 3 years now, so that tells you something. They have really good quality books. And I've never despised a book that I've gotten from Book of the Month, so that tells you something. They also have amazing customer service in case you have an issue. I think they ship to US and Canada, but check their website if you're curious, just to make sure where they ship to. They might have added some other countries. But yeah, let's get cracking into this box. Let me into the box! I've been talking too much. I filmed a video before this and my throat is and guess who doesn't have a drink with her? Me, because I'm dumb. Again, there's no plastic, so I'm assuming maybe they're trying to be more environmentally friendly with their boxes, because they used to be, the books were packaged in plastic. But let's delve into this box, shall we? And I'll show you what I picked. Now, I did get 3 books, so let's go through them. The first is The Space Between Worlds by Micaiah Johnson. If I said that wrong, I feel so ashamed of myself. I hate having my name mispronounced, so if I mispronounce someone else's name, I feel doubly guilty. But this is a sci-fi novel, if you couldn't tell from the title and the cover. And I'll read you the synopsis like I always do. Multiverse travel is finally possible, but there's just one catch. No one can visit a world where their counterpart is still alive. Enter Kara, whose parallel selves happen to be exceptionally good at dying, from disease, turf wars, or vendettas they couldn't outrun. Kara's life has been cut short on 372 worlds in total. On this Earth, however, Kara has survived. Identified as an outlier, and therefore a perfect candidate for multiverse travel, Kara is plucked from the dirt of the wastelands. Now she has a nice apartment on the lower levels of the wealthy and walled-off Wiley City. She works, and shamelessly flirts, with her enticing yet aloof handler, Dell, as the 2 women collect off-world data for the Eldridge Institute. She even occasionally leaves the city to visit her family in the wastes, though she struggles to feel at home in either place. So long as she can keep her head down and avoid trouble, Kara is on a sure path to citizenship and security. But trouble finds Kara when one of her 8 remaining doppelgangers dies under mysterious circumstances, plunging her into a new world with an old secret. What she discovers will connect her past and her future in ways she could have never imagined, and reveal her own role in a plot that endangers not just her world, but the entire multiverse. Okay, I love me a good multiverse story, and this sounds incredible. It's got representation, it seems like, from that synopsis. And it just sounds so good, like just a really good sci-fi story, which I need. I haven't read a good sci-fi story in a long time, so I'm hoping this scratches that itch. Also, I have to point out, I don't think there's a bookmark in this box, so that makes me a little sad, actually. I love their bookmarks, but I have a ton. I can't really complain that much, I just had to point that out. The next book I chose was The Unraveling of Cassidy Holmes by Alyssa R. Sloan. She spells her name differently than mine, but yay for a fellow Alyssa. The synopsis goes, Cassidy Holmes isn't just a celebrity, she is Sassy Gloss, the 4th member of the hottest pop group America has ever seen. Hotter than Britney dancing with a snake. Hotter than Christina getting dirty. I don't know how you say that, actually. That was probably stupid sounding. Gloss was the pop act that everyone idolized. Fans couldn't get enough of them, their music, and the drama that followed them like a moth to a flame, until the group's sudden implosion in 2002. And at the center of it all was Sassy Cassie, the Texan with a signature smirk that had everyone falling for her hook, line, and sinker. But now she's dead. Suicide. The world is reeling from this unexpected news, but no one is more shocked than the 3 remaining Glossies. 15 years ago, Rose, Mary, and Yumi had been the closest to Cassidy, and this loss is hitting them hard. Before the girls split, they each had a special bond with her. Truths they told each other, secrets they shared. But after years apart, each of them is wondering, what could they have done? Told in multiple perspectives, including Cassidy's, and through different timelines, this is a behind-the-scenes look into the rise and fall of a pop icon, as well as a penetrating examination of the dark side of celebrity and the industry that profits from it. Many of you may not know this, but I love reading tabloid magazines. I only read, I read one not reputable source. The other 2 are reputable. But still, I just like reading those to see, how the A-list lives and what they go through. I know it's probably bad of me to do that, but this feels like it's going to scratch that itch and also show the dark side of celebrity and how it affects celebrities and people who become famous super quickly. And yeah, it just sounds like it's right up my alley. I know I kind of usually really like darker material, which this is dark, okay? It deals with mental health. But I also really enjoy pop culture, so this seems like the perfect antidote. Is that the right word to use? I don't know. I was wrong, there is a bookmark. It says, hold that thought, and it's got a brain. That's so cute. Ah! I'm glad there's a bookmark. I take back my sadness now. The last book I chose was Notes on a Silencing by Lacey Crawford, and this is a memoir, so this is a nonfiction book. And this synopsis reads, when the elite St. Paul's school, I went to a St. Paul's, not the same St. Paul's, but I went to a St. Paul's, came under state investigation after extensive reports of sexual abuse on campus, Lacey Crawford thought she had put behind her the assault she'd suffered decades before when she was 15. Still, when detectives asked for victims to come forward, she sent a note. Her criminal case file reopened, she saw for the first time evidence that corroborated her memories. Here were depictions of the naive, hardworking girl she'd been, a chorister and debater, the daughter of a priest, of the 2 senior athletes who assaulted her and were allowed to graduate with awards, and of the faculty, doctors, and priests who had known about Crawford's assault and gone to great lengths to bury it. Now a wife, mother, and writer living on the other side of the country, Crawford learned that police had uncovered astonishing proof of an institutional silencing years before, and that unnamed powers were still trying to block her case. The slander, innuendo, and lack of adult concern that Crawford experienced as a student hadn't been the imagined effects of trauma after all. These were the actions of a school that prized its reputation above anything, even a child. This revelation launched Crawford on an extraordinary inquiry into the ways gender, privilege, and power shaped her experience as a girl at the gates of America's elite. Her investigation looks beyond the sprawling playing fields and soaring chapel towers of crucibles of power like St. Paul's, whose reckoning is still to come, and it runs deep into the channels of shame and guilt, witness and silencing, that dictate who can speak and who is heard in American society. That sounds like it's going to be really heavy to read, but it sounds like it's going to be a super important read, one that's very topical, and it's just, the subject matter it's upsetting. Just reading that synopsis, it's upsetting, but it's so crucial and important to read stories like this so we can bring attention to these matters. Seriously, the phone has to ring every single time. So those are the 3 novels I chose in August. If you'd like to sign up for Book of the Month, my affiliate link is down below. And I do have to mention I get a free book if you sign up, but you also get your first book for only $9.99, which is a $5 savings. If you like the video, leave a like. Let me know down below if you've read any of those novels, what you've been reading, what you've been loving. Just let me know. Say hi. leave an emoji down below in the comments. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button, and if you haven't tapped the notification bell yet, I highly suggest you do so that you'll be able to see all the videos I upload when they're uploaded. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd love to be friends with me, those links are also in the description box down below the video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!